So today I will take a chance to share about the TAO1pro Gen 2. Yeah? And compared with the TAO1pro, the first generation, the version 2 comes with the 6 input channels, and this is the same as the first generation. The difference is Gen 2 is only focused to be a switcher for the 6 channels, and at the same time to pay as a preview. So, for example, we have a connection for these 6 input channels, including 2 HDMI 2.0, 2 USB UVC signal, 1 NDI decoding, and another one is IP signal. This IP signal is come from the RTSP. Okay, so I can switch in between these 6 channels one by one, and you can tell this switching is totally seamless, and I can switch in like this way. Okay, so every switching I can go to the dedicated channels at the same time, so it's a cut switching. Okay, so you can use the TAO1pro Gen 2 as a cut switching for the 6 input channels, and we already removed the picture-in-picture features for the first generation, and we also remove the image quality view features for the first generation also. So it's purely only for the 6 channel input switcher with a monitor. But we keep one function in the TAO1pro 2. We keep the streaming out. So you can see here, here's on air. So you can streaming out directly from here. And at the same time, once you connection a USB hard disk, you can do the recording. So this is what TAO1pro 2 generation 2 it will be used. Okay. So simply, you can use TAO1pro Gen 2 as a basic switcher and a monitor in your studio. If you do not need other features, okay, it's very simple. It's the right choice when you start your studio business. And you can use TAO1pro Gen 2 as a measurement tools. Once you set up the installation, for example, I use TAO1pro Gen 2 in our streaming studios to check from the signal. The signal comes from the source. Okay, then I will check whether the HDMI signal is correct. Then I will use to check whether there is any cable problem. And I also use this one to check if there is some standard signal problems. So I use this as a tool quite a lot. So for example, UVC1, I will connection to the DJI Pocket 3. Okay, I will check the DJI Pocket 3 has the right output as a UVC signal. The UVC2, I will connection to the Insta360 Link 2, for example, to check the Link 2 is working correctly. And of course, I can connection to ArchBlink Tiny Z. I can connection to OBS. I can connection to the View PDZ USB output, for example. So this is I can use to check the image quality or the source is correct. And I can use as a NDI decoder. So once in the Ethernet connections, there is some NDI signals. I can use the NDI decoder function to decoding the NDI signal into this display. Okay, so that's the TAO1pro Generation 2 features, and very easy to use, and of course, you can connection this as a power bank. Okay, you can also connection this with the Sony or Panasonic, the battery. So it's a hand carry, you can run everywhere. Welcome to send us any inquiry or any question to our sales team and technical engineers. Okay, we are ready to reply you with the email and WhatsApp. Thank you so much.